What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Talk is Cheap. Well, I mean, I guess it's Talking Cheap with Kane and friends today. We got Chris Flair on the board. I got G Man with me. Got Ron Dog with me,
What's going
and
on, dog?
we had to run it back.
Had to run it back.
I don't feel like we really got to get to know you personally as an artist. So
Oh,
let
yeah.
everybody know what your name is.
My name is Vino, and I'm officially moved back to Ohio. No longer living in Florida like I was last time I was on here. And yeah,
All right. So what happened? The label dropped you, or what's going on?
man,
Like,
I'm broke. I am broke, man. No,
yeah, you
I
wasn't supposed to say
graduated
that on
college.
camera.
So.
Okay,
Hell yeah,
okay.
hell yeah.
Graduated
Yeah,
college.
so,
Where you was at in college? Like, what college you was
I don't give free shout outs. So
at? Okay, all right.
Okay.
Well, if you're that college, pay this man.
yeah.
But so yeah, let's just start from the beginning. Let everybody know where you from, how you came up with your stage name. Just give us a little background on you. What you feel like is important for the people to know.
Okay, so I'm from Ohio originally, from this area. And then moved to Orlando for college and everything. But so during COVID, I decided I wanted to make music. When a good friend of mine brought his equipment over, and I didn't have like really a stage name yet, so we were just going through lyrics, and we went to I think it was Rhyme Zone or something like that, and
Mhm.
we found out that Vino is like a name for alcohol, so through the line, we just ended up going with Vino. It was a very dry ass story, but
Is VINO? Where'd the one come from?
so it so VINO was taken on all platforms. So I just threw 1 and 0 in there. It's
Type
really
shit.
nothing special at all, but
Yeah, but a way to make them be able to find you,
what
though.
I'm
A way to
saying?
make them be
Yeah.
able to find you.
Had to have something different, right?
Shit, you don't mind asking what part of Ohio you from? Down here? You
Yes.
closer north? Or?
So I'm from Waynesville,
Okay.
very small place. For everybody that's watching, you probably have no idea where that's at. We got like 2,000 people there.
Okay.
Kind of everybody knows everybody type of situation. But yeah,
It's about how it normally goes. Some places are a lot bigger. Some
Yeah.
places are a lot smaller.
yes.
So,
I
This is
mean,
my question. Because I done met your family. I done been around you peoples. I known you for a minute. Out of all the things you could have done, what made music the thing? What
The-
made you want to do music?
honestly, hopefully I can give a free shout out. RIP XXX Tentacion. But again, during COVID, it was a very like fast little process for me. But during COVID, I was bored and I just started watching XXX Tentacion music videos and like his performances. I'm like, damn, that is so sick. And just to see like his cult like fan base, I was like, this is what I want to do, I think. And so once I got started, and I will openly say I sucked when I first started.
I'm mad at that.
Everybody does, but you know, there were things that I was like, you know what, maybe I can get good at this. So it kind of was just really how I started, I guess.
So you feel like you good at it now?
I think I'm gonna let my music speak for itself. So tap into my music. That is V1N0 on all platforms. I don't like to talk my shit, but I might talk a little bit of shit.
That was the only right answer. I ain't gonna lie, that was the only right answer.
Yeah.
So this is my next question, though. Follow up question to that.
Okay.
Do you think that the fans would agree with your take on your music?
Yeah, I mean, I think I got some pretty cool fans, I guess, a lot of people supporting me right now. But I've also had some pretty cool people that may not be fans, but they've reached out and told me I'm doing pretty good as well. So,
Okay,
so
yeah.
I mean, I think I've been validated as much as I need.
Yeah, because we both know somebody whose fans hate his guts. They follow him just to.
I think we know his Instagram handle as well. If we're thinking of the same person.
Yeah, we do. We don't give free shout outs though.
All right.
We don't give free shout outs.
Hey, speaking of the fans, like, what's the biggest challenge of like getting your music out there to the fans that
Okay.
you go through?
Bro, this is like, it's been a big learning curve because something that I've realized is like playlisting is the easiest way, at least in my opinion, or maybe the cheapest way to get a lot of streams, right?
Okay.
But by doing that, you're getting people that just have downloaded these Spotify playlists or whatever it may be. And like, these people are just coming across your song, and yes, it's gonna, up your numbers, but that's not building fans.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think for me, it's been promoting stuff on Instagram and stuff like that. But I was very shy in front of a camera, even when it's
Yeah.
just me recording myself. It's like, that was a huge learning curve for me because I'm like, damn, like I'm a perfectionist with everything. So it's very weird for me to like, okay, there's flaws in this, and yes, I might think I look this certain way, but I still gotta put out content. So it's just learning how to, I don't know. That was a big ramble, but
I mean, that's perfectly
Yeah.
Hopefully
fine.
that
And how
explains
did you
your-
get? Because that's something that I kind of struggle with too, and it's hard, especially being an artist. You don't want to be seen too much, or you have
Yeah.
some type of stage fright. How you get over that?
honestly, bro, I hate to say it, so cliche, but you gotta fake it till you make it, bro. Like that's genuinely what it comes down to.
You're not wrong.
Yeah. I feel like my whole career has been based off that one little motto.
So your whole career is fake.
Nah, I haven't made it yet, but I faked it till I'm getting there.
Nah, I like that. I like that for sure.
Now, going off what he said, what was your most rewarding moment?
Rewarding? All right, actually, I've had some pretty cool moments, but my first time performing, a lot of people, it was a lot of people from my college I knew in the audience and whatever, but a lot of people I didn't know. And I had one song, and it's not even my favorite song, but I performed this song called Runaway. And, first time on stage, I didn't know how I was going to be. And
Yeah, for sure.
I got the crowd into it, and the crowd was really fucking with me. You know what I mean? And so like when I realized, I'm like, dog, I made this song out of my bedroom. You know what I mean? And like I went from that to being on stage having people like screaming my lyrics. Like that was very rewarding, because it was like
This episode of Talk is Cheap is brought to you by Troni Brothers Pizza, located at 4654 Wilmington Pike in Kettering, Ohio.
If you're craving real, made-from-scratch Italian pizza, this is the place. From their hand-tossed dough to their homemade sauce and fresh toppings, every bite delivers that authentic Italian flavor.
And if you're not in Kettering, no worries. Troni Brothers also has locations in Troy and Xenia, so no matter where you are, you can get that same incredible taste.
Stop by Troni Brothers Pizza today and tell them Talk is Cheap saying.
Being an artist, like, do you think it's more rewarding the like process of making the song or performing it in front of the fans?
I think to me it's damn, that's a hard question. I would say probably just the process of making it, because especially like I think in this current stage of my life, like I've definitely had like a story for each song I've made, and I put a lot of like thought into my music. I've had a lot of good people in the room with me as well. So I mean, I think that's very rewarding, especially because most of my music has come out of my bedroom. But I don't know, it's also very special to be on stage as well.
So he mentioned the process of making a song. What is the process of making a song for you? Do you write the lyrics first? Is it about the beat? How does that go? Break that down for us.
So there was actually this great man named Big Boss Kane, and
Fuck that guy.
yeah, for real. But this guy, Mr. Kane over here, he kind of put me on to kind of just punching in. So some people consider that writing, but like it's pretty rare that I sit there and like notes app it or paper, whatever. Like I just kind of just let it flow. And sometimes I don't recommend this, but sometimes if I can't get something going, then I'll drink a little bit or do whatever. Maybe take a little break too. I
Yeah,
don't
a
know.
little bit of
But
creative inspiration.
But I don't feel like there's any like set process, if that makes sense. It's just record.
Just however it
You know.
comes to you.
Yeah.
So
Not a
shoot.
good answer, but yeah.
Nah,
I mean, it's all right.
it's the honest answer.
Yeah.
Only right
Yeah.
answer, the honest answer.
Yeah.
So you said X.
Yep.
You mentioned the great Big Boss Kane. Fuck
Yeah.
that guy.
Fuck that guy.
Any more inspirations when it comes to music? Or I even say this: who do you think, when you listen to your music, who do you think people would confuse you with if they played you side by side with somebody?
Okay, here's a recent one. I got the Kid Leroy and Post Malone. Somebody told me that if they had a baby, it would be me. I don't necessarily know that that's true. I'll let people decide for themselves, but that's the only comparison I've ever really gotten.
That was a pretty good one.
Yeah.
Who do you want to be compared to?
Vino.
I like that.
I want to be different.
I like that
know
a
what I
lot.
mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like that a lot.
Yeah.
Well, where would you say you're at as far as your career goes? A list, B list,
Dog, we're just beginning.
just
it.
beginning.
That's
So
it,
with
yeah.
that being said,
Mhm.
as time goes on, who do you think your dream feature would be? Realistically, like within the next year or two, and then like your actual dream feature all time.
Year two. Can I give a shout out?
Go for it.
Shout out my boy Equity. We got to get a song dropped. We have so many demos. It's about time we release one. So probably him.
Right.
Or my boy Dark Nova. I don't know. I got a lot of people that I'm cool with that I want to release music with. But long term wise, I think I gotta go the Kid Laroi, bro.
That's the one.
I really think, I think we make some good music together, but yeah.
Industry plant style feature.
Hey man, chill out.
I like that.
Chill out.
So we talked a little bit about influences. What about outside of music? Who inspires you outside of music? Whether it's just as far as music goes or just life in general. Who would you say your inspirations are?
Man, I gotta say, I think this is really sweet and sentimental, but I gotta say, like, my friend group from here, like, especially like the fact that we built a friendship off of, not music, because all my friends bring different stuff to the table, and in my own way, I look up to all my friends in a certain way,
Yeah.
So I think, they inspire me.
Yeah, and that's important too, to have people around you to keep you going. That home base team.
Absolutely.
To like your fans out there, what do you want them to like? I don't know, like feel from like a message that you have for them.
It's gonna be a cliche answer, but honestly, I just want people to relate to my music because, for my music, I'm putting a lot of emotion into it, and I feel like it's emotions, like maybe it's heartbreak, maybe it's love, this, that, the third, but it's things that everybody's gonna experience in life. So, I like to make it unique and special to me so that people can feel that and know that I'm not just bullshitting when I talk. But at the same time, I just want people to connect to it and, hopefully not feel alone.
I respect that.
Yeah,
for
sure.
Yeah.
That's a big message because like everybody's going through something and they don't feel like it's all right to talk about it all the time. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
What's one song that especially feels like meaning to you? One song that just digs in your bones that you love the most, that makes you feel a certain way.
Of
every
mine
time.
or somebody else?
Yours.
Of mine. I would have to say House of Cards is probably, I mean, I don't even know that that's my best song, but to me, that definitely has the most meaning. It's a lot of emotions. Again, a good story while I was recording.
Break it down. Yeah, break it down. Let's
go
hear
ahead.
it.
All right, so damn, I'm full of shout outs today. Shout out my boy Sprata.
There's a lot of people that's gonna owe you money at the end of this.
Nah. I owe him money. I don't think he charged me for that mix, but it's my producer, engineer, one of them, and he's also doing very good as an artist himself. He just had a song break 1 million streams, so congrats to him. But it was the first song we made since he graduated, which was a year before I did. It was the first song we made since then, and it wasn't like, anything new to us, but just since it's been so long, it was extra sentimental to me, if that makes sense. But lyrics wise, it's just a feel good song about, going with a girl where she wants to go. So,
Hey.
This episode of Talk is Cheap is sponsored by Coldest.com, home of the famous water bottles, tumblers, coolers, and more, designed to keep your drinks ice cold for up to 36 hours. They're perfect for the gym, work, or long days on the go.
Represent the Talk is Cheap crew and save some money while you're at it. Use code TIC podcast. That's TIC podcast at checkout for 10% off your order today at coldest.com. Stay cool, stay fresh, stay coldest.
Speaking of like songs and everything, what's some you working on? You working on a album or an EP right now?
So I'm actually in the process of dropping a single. And this song is going to be called Too Much. I recorded this I started recording at 3 a.m. It's a little indie song, and I did have to push back the release because I got strep really bad last week. And so the rollout is not going smooth. So if anybody wants to call me out on dropping a song in December, you are a certified cornball. And yeah, that's it.
I'm calling you out.
Yeah. Cornball.
So you saying I need my mask right now? Is that what you're saying?
No. We good now. We good now. I got my wisdom tooth coming in, but other than that, 100%.
Yeah, that's an excuse for strep. He still got strep. Well, I'll be sick.
Hey, bro. I took my little antibiotic. We good.
All right. Well,
not contagious no more.
we gonna get away from the antibiotic talk.
Yeah.
We'll come back to that later. What would you say? Because everybody, everybody, when you look at rappers, you only really see the highs. What would you say as an artist your lowest moment was? You ever got to that point where you felt like it wasn't really worth it no more? You ever got to that quitting point?
I mean, yeah, I think everybody does. I also think, that getting through that is a very powerful thing as character development. But the lowest point that I had was I got ripped for a feature for $500. Sent bro $500 for a feature. Never got that.
Shout that guy out.
No, we ain't shouting nothing. I've seen his downfall start, and karma's a bitch. So
Karma is a bitch.
But yeah, so once I got ripped for $500, it was like, damn, I'm really just getting finessed out here. You know what I mean? And I mean, it's been a while ago, but that was probably, the lowest point.
How did you bounce back from that?
I bounced back by dropping that song as, just by myself without the feature. And that song did pretty well. I think it was the first song I ever got over 1,000 streams. So I got to collect a little bit of royalty.
Okay, so this is a little early now.
No, yeah, this is
a little early.
Like 4 years ago now.
And what's the lesson you took from it?
The lesson I took from it is to not do anything or not pay anybody without a contract, even if it is the most minimal thing ever. Like, this industry is cold as fuck, and especially if you're new at shit and you don't bring a lot to the table outside of money, you're gonna get ripped. There's a lot of scams that go on, and you just got to be smart.
So would you say that's the best advice you've gotten so far being in the game type shit?
I mean, I would definitely say that's up there. Another piece of advice that's a little bit different from that would just definitely be work on your branding. If you make good music, you got good branding, and you're not afraid to put out content. That's kind of the recipe for success in this day and age. So
sounds like you got your head on your shoulders. Where you see yourself in the next couple years?
Next couple years, man, I don't care if I got 5 million monthly listeners on whatever it may be. I don't care if I got 5. I'm gonna still be doing my same thing, bro. Still recording. I'm gonna still keep my circle small, but working with other people and just hopefully still happy doing this shit because I love it.
So that's another question. You said working with other people. Do you do a lot of features, especially because I know I pay somebody $500 for a feature. I don't do a feature. I'm not doing no song with nobody else. That's just me personally as an artist. But how did that affect you? You still do a lot of features? You work by yourself a lot?
I mean, I've definitely reached out to people about, hitting up features for me. I'm very not worried about the money aspect of music right now because royalties don't pay shit. That's why all these big artists are touring right now. That's what keeps everybody touring.
That's show money.
Yeah. And it's the money aspect of it, I know that I'm not going to get enough to change my life right now. So I'm very cautious about who I'll work with. And I've had people ask me for features, and offer to pay me. But, right now, like I said, going back to the branding thing, this shit has my name on it. You know what I mean? So I'm not going to be a part of a song that I don't think is going to be good. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Or work with somebody because then it just makes me look bad.
And how you go about telling somebody that? How do you tell somebody, hey, bro, your song's ass, I'm not getting on it?
There's this great feature on, let's say, Instagram, but honestly, in any app, and it's just called delete message. And you can just delete the DMs. or if you have a business, no, this is a serious thing. If you have a business account, it'll go to requested, which, by the way, if anybody has hit me up, I'm so bad at answering the requested messages. So don't think I'm talking about anybody specific right now. But damn, I need a PR team.
Yeah.
But there's this great thing.
Clip this.
Not answering DMs. So
I was gonna say Chat GPT.
Yeah. No, this is AI, by the way. This is not real.
Yeah, it's not a real answer. We'll come back with the real answer later.
To my future PR team, I'm so sorry.
We'll revisit this in 3 years. See how it ages. Yeah. But so if you weren't doing music, where do you think you'd be? What do you think you'd be doing?
That's such a complicated question because, even for college, I knew I wanted to go to college. I really didn't want to go to college, but I knew I was going to go to college. But I had no direction at all. So, maybe taking over my, family's business or whatever it may be. But I don't know, because I'm very like I just want to be happy doing whatever I'm doing, and I don't see any other career long term making me happy like this would, if that makes sense.
So with that being said, if rapping don't work, what do you see yourself doing?
Being broke.
I like that. I like that. So basically, what you're saying is it ain't no other option.
Nah, this is it.
And you see that's the
like that.
ambition you need as an artist.
Yeah.
If you want to go anywhere, you need that ambition.
Yeah.
That's that never give up
Never
drive.
give up.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it was
John
Lil
Cena.
Peep. Lil Peep got face tattoos just so he couldn't go get a real job.
See,
You know what I mean? Now I'm not doing that.
yeah,
You know what
I was
mean?
about to say
I'm
if
not
that's
getting
the
no
route
face-
you want to take,
I'm not getting face tattoos, but it's like that commitment is genuinely what
yeah, that's what drives you to keep going.
you got to be 100% with no plan B. You know.
So, with that being said, is there any advice you want to give to anybody who just started rapping or who been rapping for a minute, hasn't really gotten to your point, or shoot, even something that you could kick up to people who done made it farther than you that you feel like could push them to the next level?
Yeah. I mean, I already touched on branding, and content and all that, but I also think just genuinely being unique. You know what I mean? Because like we've all heard like very similar things. I don't know how to explain it without like outing people, but you know, a lot of music is starting to sound the same. And like I said the last time I was here, if you start sounding too much like if you get too inspired by somebody else and make your music sound too much like them, why would you listen to you rather than the person who did it originally?
Right.
You know what I mean? So like just try and be creative but be unique and don't take too much inspiration from other people. I guess would be top tier advice
I
from
like
us.
that.
Be yourself. Stop
Yeah.
trying to make other people's music. Make your own music.
Also, don't be afraid to explore different lanes. You know, even if things are working, you know, other things might work better. So, you know, just keep
I like
creating.
that.
Yeah.
You guys got anything else you want to fire off?
I did want to ask the question
Mm-hmm.
when it comes to like the process and everything. When you collaborate with somebody, do you get nervous or do you just let it flow? Like when you're making your own music by yourself.
I'm gonna be so real with you, bro. It depends. If I paid somebody and I paid them handsomely, I got a feature that I paid $250 for,
Okay.
right? And one of my favorite underground artists, he was underground at the time. He's doing pretty well now. But like I wouldn't say I wasn't nervous, but I'm like, I paid this man. So it's like, you know, we kind of have an agreement going on right now. So no matter what he thinks of it, his voice should be on my song.
Yeah.
But also, I mean, I'll always be a little self-conscious about, you know, what other people might be thinking about it.
You're your own biggest critic.
But I know if I fuck with a song, it's good. Because like you said, I'm literally my biggest critic. So it's
So there's a lot of songs that you say you'll fuck with before somebody else tells you. Because that's kind of my issue.
okay.
I don't like none of my music until I let somebody else hear it. You feel the same way?
I mean, I got my people that, you know, I value their opinions more than probably other people. But I will say, I have a lot of songs that other people do like that I'm just like, nah, this isn't good enough. You know what I mean? But the things that I've put out are all songs that I genuinely fuck with.
Right.
So I think it's good music personally. But I said I wasn't gonna talk my shit, so we ain't gonna talk my shit.
Well, I mean, if you are going to talk your shit, now's your opportunity. Anything else you want to say? Anything you want to, any shout outs? You want to say fuck anybody? Now's your chance. You got my backing 100%.
Me not.
Right,
fuck.
it depends on who you're about to say fuck.
All right, so fuck Sean Diddy Combs. This guy right here says he's gonna. What'd you say?
Yeah, keep going. Come on. Let's see
Okay.
where you're going with this.
Wait, I gotta give a shout out to my boy Prano. He produced and mixed the whole song for Too Much, and then Equity mastered it. Shout out to them.
Shout out to them.
For the next release. But yeah, I don't know, man. I'm just a happy person, so I can't. There's nobody I'm beefing with right now.
Shout out everybody. Ain't got no beef with nobody.
That's right.
Shout out now. He said right now.
Right
Yeah,
now. Yeah, you right.
We'll talk about it again maybe next month. I'm
I
sure
wouldn't
something
say
will
you're
come
not
up.
beefing with nobody. Somebody here still got your chain.
Yeah, so actually, yes, I would like to say something here. This man, G-Man, he kind of did some corny shit because he left his chain at home so that I can't snatch it. Bro, I am like 5'6", okay? And that is generous. And this man is afraid of me. He's afraid of me because he thinks I'm going to snatch his chain.
Hell.
All right,
He
I'll
also-
take full responsibility for this situation. This is my fault. We're gonna wrap it up here. This has been Talking Cheap Interviews. Link to Vino's music and his Instagram will be in the description,
Shout out.
and we will catch you guys next time.